Doctors spend 10 years in university. Road train drivers drive through the desert. So why are some Australian truck drivers earning more than doctors? Sounds ridiculous, right? Well, here's the wild truth. Some Aussie truckers are pulling in over $250,000 a year, and they didn't need a medical degree to get there. No late-night hospital shifts, no $100K student debt, just them, their machine, and thousands of kilometers of scorching red dirt. In this video, we're diving deep into the world of Australian road trains, where the trucks are massive, the paychecks are even bigger, and the job is nothing like you think. You'll learn how these truckers survive brutal desert conditions, handle machines heavier than some freight trains, and why companies are desperate to hire them. And yep, we're gonna explain why their salaries can leave doctors in the dust. So buckle up, because this is one road you'll want to travel till the very end. Forget everything you know about trucks in America or Europe. In Australia, a road train isn't just a truck, it's a monster. Imagine a big rig, then multiply it. These machines are often over 50 meters long, that's about 164 feet, with 3 to 4 full-size trailers hitched up and a combined weight reaching over 200 tons. That's more than a fully loaded Boeing 747. And they're not cruising on highways either. These beasts are hauling goods across the outback through blistering 113 degrees Fahrenheit heat, over dirt tracks that rattle your teeth, and into towns so remote they don't even show up on GPS. In short, road trains are the lifeline of the Australian interior, moving fuel, food, mining equipment, and life-saving supplies across some of the harshest terrain on Earth. Now here's where things get really serious. Driving a road train isn't just sitting behind the wheel and listening to podcasts. It's survival. It's strategy. It's knowing what to do when a tire blows out 300 kilometers from the nearest mechanic, when a kangaroo jumps in front of you at 100 kilometers per hour, or when a sandstorm drops visibility to zero. Drivers can spend 10 to 14 hours a day behind the wheel. They're often out for weeks at a time, living out of their truck cabs. And no, they don't get to pull into Starbucks every 20 miles. Fuel stops are few and far between. Cell service? Forget it. In some parts of the outback, if your truck breaks down, you're on your own. Mental fatigue, isolation, intense heat, and the constant pressure of keeping a multi-million-dollar load safe, it's not just hard work, it's high-risk logistics. Here's the breakdown. Entry-level drivers, around 100,000 to 120,000 Australian dollars per year. Mid-level with 3 to 5 years of experience, 150,000 to 180,000 Australian dollars. Elite road train operators, especially those hauling dangerous goods or navigating mining routes in Western Australia, over $250,000 AUD a year, sometimes pushing $300,000 with bonuses and overtime. And now let's compare that with doctors. A junior doctor in Australia, around $80,000 AUD. After years of schooling, a GP, roughly $180,000 AUD on average. Sure, specialists can make more, but that takes over a decade of education, training, and residency. Meanwhile, some truckers are hitting that same number or higher without ever stepping foot in a university lecture hall. But don't get it twisted. It's not easy money. You can't just hop into a road train with a basic truck license and a dream. To handle these monsters, drivers need a multi-combination MC license certifications for dangerous goods, endorsements for remote terrain and off-road operations, years of experience usually starting with B-double trailers, and even then, only the best are trusted with high-value, high-risk routes, especially in the mining industry where a single late delivery can cost companies tens of thousands per hour in lost productivity. These aren't just truckers, they're elite-level operators, skilled, trained, and trusted with Australia's biggest industries. 2 words: supply and demand. Australia is facing a massive trucker shortage, especially in remote and regional areas. Young people don't want to do it. They're moving into cities, chasing easier jobs. And automation? It's coming, sure, but not fast enough. And it can't yet match the decision-making, risk assessment, and terrain handling skills of a veteran road train driver. So what happens? Big companies, mining giants like Rio Tinto, BHP, and others are throwing serious money at drivers who can do the job. Because in the outback, every delivery counts. Miss a fuel shipment to a mine, and operations can shut down. Miss a grocery haul to a remote town, and shelves go empty. And if you're thinking these drivers are bouncing around in rickety old trucks, think again. Many of these road trains are custom-built Kenworths, Western Stars, or Max, designed specifically for the outback. We're talking heavy-duty suspensions, massive fuel tanks, some holding over 1,000 liters, upgraded cooling systems for 45 degrees Celsius heat, reinforced chassis for dirt and gravel roads. And the interiors? Honestly, it's nicer than some apartments. Full-size beds, air conditioning, microwaves, mini fridges, satellite TV, workstations, high-end lighting, and even showers in some setups. Because if you're gonna live in a truck for a month, you might as well live well. Here's something most people don't realize. In outback Australia, road train drivers are heroes. They're the reason remote communities survive. They deliver medicine, fuel, food, machinery, and water where there are no trains, no airports, no other options. Without them, entire towns would go dark. And that respect, it's earned because the job is hard, the roads are deadly, and the responsibility is enormous. So yeah, they're getting paid more than some doctors, but they're also taking on one of the toughest, loneliest, and most dangerous gigs on the planet. That's the $1 million, or in this case, $250,000 question. For some, it's about the adventure, the solitude, the pride in mastering something few can do. For others, it's purely the paycheck. Work hard for 10 months, take 2 months off, and still out-earn most white-collar jobs. But make no mistake, it's a grind, and only a rare few can handle it long-term. Still, when you line it up next to 10 years of medical school, mountains of student debt, and 60-hour hospital weeks, suddenly, life on the road doesn't sound so crazy. So the next time someone says truck drivers don't make much, hit them with this video. Because in Australia, the truckers driving road trains aren't just hauling freight. They're hauling in six-figure salaries and out-earning doctors while doing it. If you learned something new today, go ahead and smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more unbelievable stories from the world of extreme trucking. Whether it's ice roads, mega machines, or desert legends, we've got it all. Catch you in the next one.